Welcome back to AI Hands and Minds. This is workshop number 7. If you are new here, this is part of a 14-part workshop series where we build a complete AI-powered auto insurance agent from scratch using AWS Bedrock AgentCore, Strands, Gateway, MCP, and RAG. Each workshop builds directly on top of the previous one. So I highly recommend you watch the previous workshop first. The link is given in the description below. If you're already caught up, welcome back. Let us dive into the workshop number 7. We are going to create the required tables for the DynamoDB table, and we are going to populate with some master data. So that is what this exercise is all about. Let us jump and do the demo. So essentially, we are going to copy the first two table creation commands from GitHub, paste it in the Kiro CLI. So it's going to create the two tables. So the first table is Apex policies. The second table is the claims. So if you look at the DynamoDB table before we create, there are 5 tables here. Once we create, we will have 2 more tables. That's what we're going to be using the 6th and 7th table. So of course, every time when you come to session, make sure you enable the virtual environment. Make sure you run the AWS configure in order to make sure your connection to the AWS cloud is correct. So I just created some directory, got into the directory to just make sure. So I copied the first command from GitHub. This is to create the policies table. Type in Q for quit, and then second table, copy and paste it here, Q for quit. And now both the tables should have created now. Let us go to the AWS Cloud DynamoDB table and refresh it. Typically it takes a few minutes, okay? You have to wait for a few minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. So after 5-10 minutes, you see the two tables with prefix W7. Those are the two tables which we created. So let's make sure to copy this command to see Kiro CLI is sensing that these two tables are active. The first command says the policy tables are reachable from Kiro and it is active. Second command is to make sure claims table can be reached from CLI and it is active. So both the tables are created, both the tables are active. Now the next step, we are going to create some data in the policies table. So if you scroll down, we have two policies here. Copy and paste those two commands one by one in the Kiro CLI. Paste it here and then run it. This will create the policy number POL 001. So if you go to the policies table, now we should have the first record. So we have one record created, which is the policy number 1. So this is what we have. Alice Johnson, Honda Civic. So that matches with what we have here. Alice Johnson, Honda Civic. Now let's copy the second one and then paste it here. So this will create the policy number 2. Let's go to the AWS console, DynamoDB, and you see the policy number 2 for Bob Martinez, Toyota Camry. So that completes 2 records for policy. In terms of the clients, we will create during the execution of the applications. We don't have any master data because it will be created during the real hands-on demo down the line, the next few workshops. Let us summarize what we did in this workshop number 7. So in this workshop number 7, we created 2 tables, one for policies, one for claims. Under policies table, we created 2 policies, policy 1 and policy 2. The claims table is empty. So the next workshop, we are going to go and create these 3 Lambda functions, and then we will go from there. So let us go to the next workshop. Thank you guys.